my name is Jia Yi. Regarding the question that where we get the sense of Singapore's context, I got it from both places. From my upbringing in school, it was very Western. It was all about competition, individualism, excelling. Whereas my father he's a very traditional Chinese man, and he always grounds me in like the collective good, thinking about how Singapore came about. And I find that there is a kind of a combination of both being individualistic, materialistic, and thinking for ourselves and just taking off, and another spirit of being with everyone and doing things for the greater good. And I know that there are both sides, but it's not clear how we combine those two kind of spirits. So I would like to know what is your take on that.
Do you feel we are becoming more individualistic, more fragmented?
In a way, yes, because people are very disengaged from civil society and everyone is thinking about survival. How do you raise your family? How do you get good grades, get a good job for yourself, and having all sorts of status symbols? But within that kind of very individualistic and creative pool of people that I know, they also want to stay and make a difference and, you know, have new projects, new shops, new different ideas. So that is quite heartening. But most of the people I know, I even know like some people who are totally disillusioned about Singapore and say, oh, why should I stay? I actually invited a friend here. He was like, why should I come? And I was so shocked. I was like, it's you know, the kind of like, oh, I shall not stay because it's so not nice when they don't recognize how complex Singapore is. Yeah. So
actually, I'd like to ask how many among us feel the same way. I think everywhere in Singapore we see people involved in good work, whether they are in mosques or churches or temples. Come Chinese New Year, I think everybody makes an effort to attend the reunion dinner. A few years ago, we thought people might take the opportunity to travel, but increasingly people say, no, this is not the time to travel, this is the time to be with your family. And throughout China, in fact, the Chinese Foreign Minister was just telling us, when we met in Kunming, that 2 billion long trips are made in China over the Chinese New Year period. Whole nation on the move because everybody wants to go back to be with family. The fact that the elders are always criticizing the younger ones and giving them a bad conscience is part of the process by which a culture maintains itself. It's because of the constant nagging that people feel guilty of not turning up that the culture is preserved. But I'd like to find out whether your friend's attitude is commonplace or whether it is an exception. I'm not sure, you know, because I sense that certain instincts still operate. I think we are right that if we are all so narrowly focused that it's only me and nobody else, then our society will break up. But we are genetically not only individualistic, we're genetically also gregarious. And we find fulfillment in mutual affirmations. We need the encouragement of others. We need love. We need affection. And unless we succeed in groups, life will be very painful. So it's not as if the instincts are not there. It's whether we give vent to them and whether the larger environment, society, government, encourages such instincts to flourish or not. Yeah. But I'd like to hear what others say, because it's a very important point. If we become fragmented, then I think we are in deep trouble. But I don't believe that our culture is that weak, you know.